Alright, let's be honest. Most of us don't have a shortage of AI tools right now. We have chatbots that answer questions, write content, and help us brainstorm ideas. They also help us draft emails, summarize meetings, and generate documents. We have agents that can automate tasks and workflows. But here's the problem none of them have solved. Most still require you to do the work of connecting everything together. You ask a question, get an answer, and then manually carry it into the next steps. And that gap between getting an answer and actually completing the work is exactly what nobody has solved until now. What if AI could take a spreadsheet full of raw data and create a full-fledged professional deck for your review? Or take your data and build an executive business summary in minutes? Now, that actually tells a story. And that's exactly what Cowork inside Microsoft 365 Copilot is designed to do. Hey everyone, my name is Abhay Parekh and I'm a senior specialist for AI business solutions at Microsoft. And outside of work, I create practical content around Microsoft Copilot, AI agents, and tools you can actually use at work. If you're new here, welcome and subscribe so you don't miss these videos. So, what exactly is Cowork? Microsoft announced it in March this year and it went generally available to all M365 Copilot customers last month. And here's the simplest way to describe it. Traditional Copilot answers your question, but you still have to act on it. Cowork focuses on outcomes. You tell it the deliverable you need, create a business review for instance, and it reasons across your files, emails, Teams chats, meetings, and org data, breaks it into multiple steps and completes them. And before it takes any action, it shows you a preview and waits for your approval. You stay in full control at every step that counts. So, when should you use Cowork? The trigger is simple. Anytime you have information spread across multiple places and need to turn them into a finished deliverable. That's it. It doesn't matter what your role is or what industry you are in. If you're taking data, emails, meeting notes, or documents and manually building something from them, like a report, a presentation, a summary, an update, that's exactly where Cowork belongs. The more steps between your raw information and your finished output, the more Cowork earns its place. Alright, now let's get into the most important part of this video, the demo itself. Alright, so let's get ready for the first demo. As you can see on my screen, I have a whole lot of information. All of this information across this entire demo 1 and demo 2 is all dummy data, right? So this is a sales close plan template and I have 5 customer names: Contoso, Fabricam, Northwind, Datum, and Tailwind. With regards to the same customers, I also have their CRM ID, the industry, the account owner, opportunity name, deal value, forecast category, all the way till forecast comments, right? I also have 2 more tabs, action items, which includes the pending action items I need to complete to close that specific deal. And the third one is the stakeholder mapping with regards to who are the folks I'm speaking to at these organizations. So 3 sheets in one Excel. The task for me is this. I need to present a close plan to my executive leadership, right? To give them an understanding of where these deals are. But I can't show them in this format. It's too data intense, right? I need to convert this into a beautiful professional PowerPoint deck. Now, ideally, if I would have had to do myself, it would take me days for sure, right? Because I don't want to miss any key information, nor I want to, add anything that is not right. So I will now show you how can the same task be done in a few minutes, right? So here I am in my Microsoft 365 Copilot, and as you can see on the left hand side, I have Cowork, right? So I'll go to Cowork, and once I'm in Cowork, I'm going to attach this file, the close plan file, okay? And then also give it a prompt, and that's the prompt. I have kept it ready. The prompt says, act as an account manager, review the opportunities in this spreadsheet and create a professional executive close plan presentation. Include an executive summary one slide per deal covering opportunity health, forecast status, stakeholder risks, a consolidated action item tracker, and recommended next steps. Output as a PowerPoint presentation suitable for a leadership review. And now I'll give it a go. So as you can see, Cowork has already started to process my Excel. It is now starting to read my Excel, read the key details. Because we have a lot of information, it needs to understand all of that correctly. And once it has understood it, it will now create a step-by-step plan to convert this Excel into a ready PowerPoint presentation. So let's give it a few minutes to complete this task, and to make it easy for all of you, I'll speed up this part of the video so that we can quickly jump to the main output, that is the main PowerPoint itself, right? So let's wait for a few minutes. Okay, so I think we have the end result. It took about 5-7 minutes roughly, but essentially what I've got is a quick summary of what it has done as part of its task, and I have the presentation right here. Now if I click on this one, it will generally open on the browser, but if I want to download a local copy and open it on my computer, I can go on right here and click on download. So once I say download, it will now download this file. I can open this one, and once it's opening, once open, right, you would see that it's a very nice professional presentation that is ready, right? So what would take days was done in under 7 minutes with the help of Cowork. Let's review the presentation. So first slide, it has a nice executive close plan summary in terms of the numbers. Going to the next slide, it now has a slightly more detailed view. As you can see, it has opportunities ranked by value, Fabricam, Contoso, and the deal details, etc. It also has given me a nice bar chart. As you can see in the next few slides, it's now giving me a detailed view of each of my customers' close plan, right? For Contoso, for instance, it's now giving us, saying us, opportunity health, for instance, as you can see out here, and it also has all the key stakeholders mapped out. It has all the risks and mitigation as well as forecast status, right? And apart from that, it has a nice summary at the very top. So that's a very nice close plan, and it has the same thing for each of my customers. So if you see Fabricam, we have Northwind, we have Datum, and we have Tailwind. It has also taken care of creating this slide for action items tracker and also the next steps as well. So essentially I now have the entire presentation ready, which would take me days, is now done in under 7 minutes, exec ready, time saved for me, right? That's the first one. Now let's say I have another task. I now have a different Excel. As you can see on your screen, it's basically a territory business review. It essentially has all my numbers, like my current quarter's target, my next quarter's target, my attainment, my pipeline, and so on. It also has pipeline by account. So again, a whole lot of information. It has stage distribution, so sales stage distribution across all my deals. It also has solution area mix, right? So across all the Microsoft platforms, the distribution of all my deals. Now, I again, generally in every sales role, right, you have to provide or you have to present your territory review to your leadership to give them a visibility of where you stand, what progress are you making, what help do you need, and so on. But that needs a lot of work because now I have to convert this into a PowerPoint presentation. But again, I am not going to do this myself. I'll give it to Cowork. So let me go here and let me again attach the territory review Excel we just saw right now along with a prompt, which is right here. Okay. The prompt says, act as an account manager, analyze this territory performance data, and create a professional business review presentation for senior leadership. Include territory performance and attainment, pipeline health, stage distribution with insights, solution area mix with gaps to target, key risks and opportunities, leadership asks, and an executive summary with charts and speaker notes. So a whole lot of information that we need, and Cowork is going to actually convert the data, raw data from the Excel to a PowerPoint format again, exactly to what we've asked. Let's give it a go. Okay. So again, it will read my Excel and start to put in place a plan, step-by-step plan to convert this and exactly based on my requirement. So again, I'll speed up this part of the video and let's meet in a few minutes to see where it stands. Alright, so the deck is ready. As you can see, it's again giving me a good summary of what it has done in the last couple of minutes. It took roughly 7-8 minutes this time, but I'm happy that it's finally done. If you noticed, right, it also failed in between, but it automatically took the corrective step and did the right thing. Now, let us look at what it has come back with. I'll download this presentation, and once it is downloaded, I'll open this and let's see what it has come back with. Okay. Let's open this. Right, so here we are again. As you can see, this time we have a territory business review deck fully created by Cowork end-to-end based on the Excel that I had provided. Again, all the information that I have in Excel is exactly what I see here right now in terms of numbers, the key details, and so on, right? Of course, since it is an AI, I still have to make sure that I review this to look at for any such issues. But most of it at this point in time looks good, right? And just to call it out, again, whatever you are seeing right now is all dummy data, only meant for this particular demo, right? But we now have a fully functional exec ready deck that I can use to show my management in terms of where I am and what's my plan to achieve my numbers for this particular quarter. So that is it. And there are two ways to actually achieve the same goal, right? So what you saw right now was me giving Cowork an Excel as an input and asking it to produce an PPT in its own output format, right? Well, in the past, I've actually done the other way around. I haven't given any input source. I only gave it a blank PowerPoint template, which I received from my management. And I gave it to Cowork saying, look, you have access to my Teams chats, my emails, all my information across my entire Microsoft graph, right? Go fetch all the insights, all the information, and put it in this particular format and give it to me. And it has done exactly that, right? So there are two ways. Either you can give it a template and ask it to look at all the information across your Microsoft graph, your Teams chats, along with any files shared, OneDrive, SharePoint, emails, and come back with a finished presentation in your own format. In this case, I gave it an input like an Excel since it was a dummy data, and I expected it to come up with a proper format, which it did. So yeah, that is what we have in terms of the final results, helping me save days of work, putting into a few minutes, right? So the real value of Cowork isn't that it summarizes information. Most AI tools can do that. It's that it moves you from raw data to a finished business deliverable like a close plan, territory review, leadership presentation, etc. Now that's a fundamentally different kind of AI. If you're an M365 Copilot, you have access to this today. Start with one workflow you repeat every week and hate spending time on. That's where you'll find it most effective. If this was helpful, a thumbs up helps more people find this video, and subscribe for more practical content every week. See you in the next one.